Welcome to the Take It Home podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at Doc Simmons17. I'm chilling with my nappy hair and my good-looking co-host. I'll give the hot tag to the partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Zach Hendricks. Find me on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand. And of course, if you want to look up your mama's favorite shooters, check us out at Country Air Official on Facebook and Instagram, a Country Air Brand on the Twitter. And I'll pass it up to the senior official.
What's up, guys? Referee Perch. You can find me at Perch XLV, # for the ref brand, and Waffles. Take It Home podcast.
Waffles. How was breakfast this week, fellas? I had me a decent gamut of things. There's a nice little diner around the corner from where I was at, so I had me some French toast from there one day, and then had some IHOP chicken and waffles another day. All hit the spot.
Good combo. Chicken and waffles. I had a mixture of the two. I had French toast and chicken. From the old Cracker Barrel.
Oh, okay.
A French toast and chicken combo with some coffee and a couple of biscuits on the side. And the lady was like, "Do you want some coffee to go?" I was like, "Oh my God, yes. Thank you."
A+ service. A+ service. Hell yeah. What about you, Zach?
Christmas morning, my parents they made these these omelet casserole type gimmicks. One was not so good. It was a cheesy spinach. Val liked it. I did not. But the other one was super good. It was like chorizo, like sausage, and like that good cheese and all that. Super good. Super spicy. So that's like the one like my parents they make it only for Christmas, and I look forward to it every Christmas.
Hell yeah. You gotta look forward to something. And you know what I look forward to? A banger of the week. Perch, what you got?
And this week's banger of the week. This one hit me from out of nowhere. It's a band from the 80s that I had heard of, but never really listened to. But this song hit me on a late night drive, and it was wild. It was, I guess, new wave. It's considered, but yeah, crazy song, and yeah, good band. They have a handful of good songs, some wild songs that are out there that I don't really get into, but yeah, some damn good tunes, and this one was a banger. Girlfriend is Better by the Talking Heads.
Ooh, I am not a big Talking Heads fan, but one of my best friends is. He's probably bumped that a bunch of times. I want to say I've seen him actually in concert because I just go with people and don't say no to things.
Yeah, in their band where I could see how people wouldn't be behind them, but they've got at least 10 damn good tunes, and yeah, really good. One of them hit me by surprise, and that one was just a good funky club banger from probably '83, maybe late '70s, early '80s, and yeah, a damn good song. Girlfriend is Better. I've heard a bluegrass cover growing up throughout the years, but never really knew the origin of where it came from. And it was a good funky tune.
That's always a good thing. What is it? Leaving on a Jet Plane. I had heard a cover of that, Cottonmouth Kings, long before I heard the original.
Yeah. And when you end up hearing the original years later and it holds up as a banger, like that's
and actually my first listen would have been Armageddon, the epic send-off, and then it would have been Cottonmouth Kings, and then eventually the actual song.
Oh, I love
all
it.
three
And
versions
when it holds up. Yeah, when it holds up, it really hits. And this one does. It's a song you could imagine like Prince playing any number of instruments.
Of course. Whatever's gonna get him laid that night.
Yeah, a good funky tune.
Hell yeah. Nice. All right. I know we talked a little bit about it before I hit the record button, but let's go ahead and reiterate what did we watch this week. Let's start with Zach, because maybe you coming in might have jogged your memory on anything you watched this week.
Well, I know earlier you guys were talking about SmackDown, and I did watch SmackDown too. I made the mistake. I thought I watched not a mistake, but I was like super pumped, and I was watching it the whole time thinking it was the John Cena one.
Ah,
And then like when they had Ricochet and Braun Strowman coming out against Imperium for like the 34th Street Brawl or whatever, and like we were at 8:40 something. I'm like, damn, this gonna be a squash. Like, what's Cena got left for TV? So like then I was like, oh, it's gonna be on last SmackDown, and yeah, there's one more Friday left in the year.
Yes, sir.
So
One more.
I watched Raw while I was working today, but it was like a 2022 recap. You got that Cody Rhodes promo coming out here, reminding everyone still that he has a goal, one goal. The beginning, like start off with the Street Profits, like just doing their thing, super funny. They recapped a lot. I'll never get over that Brock Lesnar microphone toss to Roman Reigns. So
That's one of the best.
perfect catch.
Yep.
This nonchalant catch. Other than that, I watched AEW Dark. I saw the Big Guy University out there. You know, they're out. They I want to say the jacked one, the more jacked one. He runs a distinct pro wrestling out in Georgia, I believe. Ryan Jameson, I believe, or I think I don't know. Saw their match, Billy Starks against Red Velvet. Couple of good matches there. I watched actually our matches back. I watched our match against the Caribbeans again from December. I've been watching. I just rewatched that. Watching Armando Alvarez get his chest caved in.
Yes. Yes.
We're about to give him that Kofi Kingston chest. And then I watched our match at All Heel Wrestling, our debut. Joe Coley, I hope you're our ref in the next show. Like I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it apparent. I want Joe Coley as the ref.
Okay. All right. That is fair. We might need a second ref then. Perch. What?
No. We might not. It's not gonna be. We might. We'll need a second ref.
We'll need a second ref. We'll need a second ref. So Jerry, Derek, you're
like
usually in the area. Please help us. Perch, what have you been watching this week?
Yeah, some good wrestling this week. Starting with the match that you sent me, Dre. Some good old Muda against Chono from early Young Lion days. Both, shaved heads, just different trunks. Phenomenal to see the early footage. I love that, to be able to access that as easy as possible. Thank you for sending.
Hey, no problem.
Always love that, and especially the origins of those guys being trained the way they did. Very cool. Especially Japanese wrestling, a different type of storytelling, and I love it.
Yeah.
Last Friday, ended up catching the AEW and the $300,000 Three Kings trios.
Super name that they came
Battle Royale. What a great match. Butcher, the Blade, Moxley, Top Flight. Everybody was in there at the same time. It was such a great matchup to see the BCC against Darius and Dante at the end. Moxley and Claudio was incredible. Nice little angle. Little angle ski. Working over for the next show. and watched it.
Simple.
Just watched it tonight, and a phenomenal tag match between those four guys. Just so good as far as a modern tag match goes. Great clash of styles. Claudio and Moxley bring the fight and really make Darius and Dante have to work their way up and fight their way up to him. Great mixture. I love it. Love it.
Yeah, I think it is a very interesting matchup because they work the super indie style that we love, but Mox and Claudio slowing them down for that TV style of wrestling. It has been an interesting matchup, because we've been lucky enough to sort of come up with them, share some locker rooms with them from time to time. So I have enjoyed the matchup more so for just what it means as growth as wrestlers, seeing them adjust to that.
Hmm. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. It puts things into perspective too, and we're all learning, we're all growing, and we learn from watching others just as well. So yeah, very cool to see those opportunities.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not gonna lie, like I saw Top Flight post on Instagram like the other week that they're gonna be they're able to do some independent bookings to early 2023. I mean, of course, I love me and Doc to wrestle them, but I wouldn't be shocked if I see them challenge for the freelance tag belts against the Bang Bros because I don't know, I'm the Bang Bros Top Flight would be a match I'd want to see, and I
Oh,
think everyone would.
yeah.
I mean,
Yep,
Perch would want to see it. Doc would want to see it. I don't. I think that's more of a must see.
there's that. Does Warrior have tag belts? If not, I can
No,
definitely see them coming to Warrior. Um,
I mean
yeah,
that match could happen at Warrior too because the Bang
yeah,
Bros are at the Warrior. Like
yeah. I
Bang.
think I like didn't and Bang Bros just got announced for the next Warrior show. So congrats
Yeah,
to
they're
those guys.
working Frank the Clown's posse with
Yep,
I want to say
Storm and Trevor.
Storm and Trevor. Yeah, so yeah, I mean the Bang Bros. I mean I'm not gonna be surprised. I feel like they'll be like next year, next level. But like yeah, I think I just see them versus Top Flight next year at some point.
No,
Like
it
just
is
seems like a
crazy to
match that's
think that
destined.
with the year that they have had that they did not make the tag team top 100, but saw them get announced for Warrior, saw them get announced for GCW. So this might be the year where everybody finally gets to see what we've known.
Yeah, Bang Bros. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised they'll go to maybe AAW. I mean,
Yep,
I'm surprised they haven't had a dark match yet. Like, but their time will come.
yep, their time will come, and it looks like it's revving up. Happy for them.
I'm
Me, my
super happy that I was able to like wrestle them in the beginning and watch them now. Like, they just are miles ahead.
Yep, yep. So it's good to see. It's good to see. It can be done. It can be done.
Not
Um,
by Wisconsin.
like we're getting there. Me myself, I also watched SmackDown on Friday. I loved the street fight. Loved the spot with Ricochet and kids from the announcer, aka his girl, and having to explain to my family that is his real girl, and him hulking up after that. Love New Day coming out to be nutcrackers, literally. That was super awesome. Me and Perch talked about it a little bit. The women's gauntlet match, getting to see it is, I guess, recently documented that me and Zach are not fans of Joey O'Reilly and the Lowlives. But me and Joey both have an affinity for Xia Li, and they definitely did her well, had her run through like two people and take the loss to Raquel, but just Raquel caught her. Very good setup to the finish on that. Getting to see Liv come out ball of fire against Raquel. And we talk about seeing where people have come. I can remember Liv's debut in NXT, and seeing how far she's come as a wrestler has been really, really fun for me. I really enjoy it. It really sucks that the crowd kind of soured on her during her championship run, but I was all about it. Um, what else? I did watch the Billy Starks Red Velvet match. That is the only one I saw from Dark. Obviously I watched the Muda Chono Young Lions match, and I said Perch because it's like, whoa, where did this come from? Another old school match. I can't remember the opponent because it's just a name I was unfamiliar with, but young Tomohiro Ishii. Not quite not a young lion. Looked like he had been in the business for a while, but younger than what we see of him now. Man was good looking, head full of hair, at the Christmas to the goatee. But it was kind of still that Stone Pitbull. Less headbutts, but you can definitely see where the gimmick would go from there. I did watch a couple of our matches, some older ones. I want to say I rewatched our match against Marmat or against Marjax from ICW a little bit ago. I rewatched my singles match versus Manny because when we posted that the other day, I kind of totally had forgotten about that match and was like, oh yeah, this did happen. Watched a couple of RPW matches. I watched the it was oh no, not RPW. Well, I did watch RPW. It was I watched triple threat between Jake Sutton, Joey Avalon, and Rohit Raju. Very fun ending to that match as well. Super enjoyed that. I'm probably going to steal it at some point. It was a really great finish. And then I watched
Which finish?
huh?
Which finish?
Joey Avalon, Jake something, and Rohit Raju from RPW, Raging Pro.
Oh, all right.
Yep, that triple threat. It was a good finish. Good finish. I really enjoyed it. I kind of got swerved. Then I watched the 4-way from WPW. That was the one. Ragnar, Preston Palmer, Sierra, and God, I'm gonna forget the guy's name, but he used to be a ref. He works now. It's Johnny something. But he used to be a ref up in like the Green Bay and refing for Frontline. But he's working now. He looked pretty good. That was a fun one as well. But yeah, I've probably watched a couple because I just had time to watch a couple straggler matches and stuff that people have been posting. If you poach your matches, there's a good chance I'm gonna watch them. Jackson King versus CJ Cole. That was one that I watched from Homegrown. With CJ hitting the ceiling. That kid has had his matches have had a little bit of trouble with that this month, it seems. Getting a little too high. Giggity.
Speaking of one thing, real quick with CJ Cole, did you see that post he made today?
Yes, I did.
I'm just gonna say, Brad, whenever we decide to take them straps, like I'll put the belt on my dog, but if it's a requirement to be a champion and take a picture naked with the belt, like
doesn't seem like it's a requirement because I guess they feel they have to buy a new belt every time. Brad, please don't do that. Just give us more money in our envelopes.
yeah, like I promise you, Doc and I, when we win the belts, whenever we decide to come up there and win them, probably whenever the next show, we won't put them on our wieners. We'll take some professional photos.
Though I guess that does seem to be a running gag with that promotion. But hey, I was thinking about it earlier, and as long as the promotion has the style, you got a chance. And if that's going to be their style, I guess, hey, they still got a chance.
Except I do not look forward to seeing Ghetto Gear Solid's photo.
I know Cavs did post that he might do it.
That's what Brad said. With all these photos, they can make a calendar. I was like, damn near right.
Yeah, I guess Kaz hasn't done his, and Percy said he didn't do his, but they were strongly considering it after CJ's, which it seems to be the thing.
Well, let's just hope they don't.
I mean,
no, I was kidding.
Hey,
we're challenging for those belts. Like, I don't know about you. Sometimes I kiss the belt. Hey, I don't want to kick or get.
Hey, you know what? Ain't nothing that a little Clorox spray can't fix.
Exactly.
But yeah, we'll see. Okay, fellas, it was a holiday weekend. Hope you had a good time with friends and family. Let's talk about what we did this weekend. I'll go first. We were supposed to have a match at Fourth Wall, but unfortunately, because of the weather, the show got canceled. So I headed down to Atlanta on Friday instead of Saturday. we did have that winter storm, so unfortunately, as we were leaving Wisconsin and Illinois, it was whipping up the snow that was on the ground, and I told Perch it was very reminiscent to some of our older days traveling to Minnesota, driving through those blizzards with shows canceled. So a little rough leaving, but made it down there. Spent time with Christine, her family, Christina's family. Got to meet her. I guess it would be nephew. Her cousin had a kid since the last time we had saw her. About kid was son that was 3 and just gave birth to a little baby girl. Who's 5 months. I told Perch I was watching wrestling down there, and her grandmother was a little upset because the son was like running around and started like hitting me, and I'm giving him like satellite, like not hitting anything because he's not even tangentially close to related to me, so I don't know how his parents are going to react. So I'm giving him satellites and quesadillas and just gently placing them on his feet. Then her grandmother's getting a little upset and is like, "Yeah, you're turning that boy violent," but he was violent as soon as he walked in the door before I put on wrestling, so it didn't really matter. The thing that she did not notice is that the 5-month-year-old eyes were glued to the TV, was loving it. Don't know if it was the lights or if she actually understood it, but the 5-year-old was loving the wrestling that was on.
Question.
Yes.
Was the 10-year-old your height?
Was a 3-year-old my height? No.
No, I thought you said 10. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
I was like, is that a 10-year-old? Like, because I know you told me one of your fears were like a kid was going to try to buck up to you because you guys are the same size.
Yeah, that is a fear that shows, and we'll cross that bridge if it ever comes to it. But no, it was just a 3-year-old. So only half my size, only up to my waist. But yeah, real good time. Ate some good food. Her grandmother cooked a bunch. Um, didn't get to do too much sightseeing, but good time with family. It started warming up down there a little sooner than it did up here, so that was appreciated, though it was freezing when we first got there and the winds were still strong. But happy to be home, safe trip home. Hit up Bucky's there and back. Shout out to TSF for putting me on through the vlog. Um, love getting me a brisket taco from there and just taking in the atmosphere of how huge of a fucking gas station that place is. But yeah, good times all around. Happy to be home and get back to work. Let's kick it on over to Perch. How was your weekend?
Good time, fun time with the family all around. Watching some old school wrestling, some old school movies. Yeah, just had a blast. Fun time with everybody, hanging out and seeing some friends I haven't seen in a long time. Yeah, fun all around. I got a couple of wrestling action figures for my niece and nephew. Baby girl got a Raquel Gonzalez, and baby boy got a John Cena. Figured what better than a first action figure than a John Cena. I got baby girl a Chono originally a few months back. So that was her first ever action figure. Her second
Way to put
was
her
the
on. Way to put her on.
her second was the Raquel, a figure in her world that could be a husband and a wife action figure. And yeah, for baby boy, I got him a John Cena, and seeing a couple nights later when he went to bed in the crib, he insisted on having the Cena with him. That was cool. So definitely cool to see those moments come full circle from being the kid getting the pro wrestling action figures to now being the uncle who incorporates pro wrestling action figures into Christmas nowadays.
Yeah, and Zach, how was your weekend?
It was good. Again, yeah, fourth wall is canceled, so that's postponed. But hung out, relaxed. Friday, did that last minute gift wrapping that everyone loves to do. Saturday, headed on over to Val's mom's house for Christmas Eve, which is Christmas Day for us. Opened up our presents, opened up the presents there. Had some good food. Val's mom makes this phenomenal cheesecake. Yes, it's not great for the diet. Yes, I'm fat, so who cares?
Cheesecake is
Like
delicious.
I was gonna say I'm fat. Like I can get fatter, but who cares? Like people are gonna call me fat. So yeah, cheesecake was phenomenal. She makes it once a year. So I was like, she was like, "You guys want anything to take home?" I'm like, "Yeah." And if you think you're giving too much, give more. That's
Oh,
how good that's yeah. No, super good time. And then Jack left and went to his dad's. We hung out for the night and then woke up early the next morning, made the drive to Indiana. Uh got there, had the breakfast with the family, did the little gift exchange there. Uh my parents have all together with my brother there, me there. I want to say a total of $10 in the house at once. So
uh,
yeah, and every dog has to get that like, hey, how are you hug, and then like all of them are lap dogs except Mindy and Major. And Major's like a 120-pound German Shepherd puppy who doesn't understand he's not little.
one of
Like,
those. Yeah.
yeah. And then we were able to get my sister on the phone. For those who don't know, she's deployed right now. She's in Kosovo with the army. So like she ain't supposed to come back till next year, but we were able to catch her on the phone. We're able to all talk to her, take our turns talking to her, let her see her dog babies. So yeah, went to my aunt's house and had a good time. Lit off for some odd reason we had fireworks, so we lit off fireworks.
Hell yeah. I mean, the holiday, celebrate, celebrate.
Exactly. I was just like, it was the first time fireworks for Christmas. I think I'm just so used to New Year's, but yeah, I don't. It was a good time.
Hell yeah. All right. I didn't post it in the group chat what the topic was, but I feel we can probably do this off the top of the dome. Topic for tonight is with the year ending, what are we looking forward to next year? I know we're the type to we never get to post that we are accepting 2020 whatever bookings because we're always accepting bookings. We were never not accepting 2023 bookings or 2024 bookings. If the opportunity is good, we will be there. But just want to know what are you guys looking forward to next year in 2023? I'll go first. I'm excited for our little West Coast tour at the end of March and end of April, beginning of May. We've been putting a lot of work. There's a little less travel this past year, but we're definitely putting the miles in next year. Have some things on the horizon. Got some messages today that would be nice for a debut for
A
one
new
of
state.
us. Yep, a new state for one of us. So yeah, trying to get another new 5 states, see what we can do. And I know we definitely looking towards the East Coast also next year. So I'm just excited to get out there and show everybody that country air is awesome. Zach, what are you excited for?
I'll piggyback off of that. Yeah, I mean, I want to eventually get in the subject of the Bang Bros and everyone else. I feel like we're not. I feel like that's on us, but we've been grinding. As eventually we'll get on that subject. Maybe, but until then, like, I'm looking forward to, yeah, WrestleMania weekend's always a big one. We've made some connections this year that I think are going to help us out for Mania weekend. Mania weekend, you start seeing all these shows promote stuff, and like we've met some guys when we went down there for Nevada and Cali this year, who told us like, hey, we'll let you know who's running, and like we'll put in words for you guys. So like, it's kind of nice to already have some groundwork laid out, like, and not have to go out there blind.
Yep.
And then if yeah, and then May, like you said, we're going back out there again. And Wrecking Ball and all those guys are super cool. They treated us like we were just like like family. Like I didn't feel awkward at all. Like sometimes it's weird when you go somewhere and you're like riding in a car with someone you don't know, and you're like, how do I like what do we talk about? But super great time. Super fun. Looking forward to debuting some new gear. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
Got
That
some
too.
got some new gear. Break night. I appreciate you. I know I suck as a person and was a pain in the ass about this gear, but I
But we
appreciate
appreciate
you.
your hard work, and it looks really good. I promise.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying, like, I know I'm a pain. Like, I know I'm super detailed, and that's like probably a pain in the ass for anyone. But man, what else? I mean, I'm looking forward to like the unexpected too. I feel like every year something's happened with Doc and I where we have ideas of what we want, but then something big unexpectedly happens. Like last year was Nevada. Like, didn't really expect Nevada. Just the opportunity presented itself. So I'm looking forward to the unexpected. Like, got a message today that was kind of out of the blue that made me like look like, oh, like we are on the radar of some people. So that's nice. It
Yep.
feels nice to be more on the radar than what you feel like you are.
Oh, definitely. And Perch, what are you looking forward to in 2023?
Yeah, 2023. Really looking forward to having crowds back again. It's such a nice feeling, and we're on a couple of years of it of having audiences back. So 2023, just hoping that it stays the same and crowds are back in full swing. Going to be an incredible time. Looking forward to making a trip out to California as well, to the West Coast, as well as coming up this new year, starting it out on the East Coast in Atlantic City. Going to kick off the new year with 2 shows on New Year's Day. Going to be a fun time. So looking forward to a little East Coast and West Coast exploration, as well as more traveling around the world and country, and really looking forward to studying pro wrestling um, from as many different angles as I can. So continuing the path that we're on, and looking forward to a healthy 2023.
Yes, gotta watch that hell. It's rough out here. All right. Yeah, 2023 is going to be big for the Take It Home podcast. Look forward to it, everybody. But with that, why don't we talk about what we got coming up this weekend? You know what? I'll go first again. Um, Nothing that we are booked for, but I will be at AAW on Friday. Just helping out, being there, doing the grind like always. Looking forward to the rumble that they got going on. A couple names have already been announced for it. The homie's going to do big things, and really looking forward to it. What about you, Zach?
Same. I am not booked at all this weekend. But I will be at AAW doing the work, helping out. We spoke with AAW's officials last month. They're just they explained to us what the expectations are of us whenever we do come back, and I'm looking forward to like proving to them like we took that advice seriously. Like, I don't want to like have these guys who help make stars, and like I feel like AEW is a feeder for guys who are on AEW Dark and like getting those shots on Impact and all that. And it's not a place you like take criticism and say, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. Like, I take everything they tell me to my heart. Been trying to apply it to what I do, and like don't expect to be on the show, but I expect whenever Country Air is back on, like they see that what they told us we took seriously, and we're gonna hopefully make that impact again.
Hell yeah. Perch, what do you have?
Yeah, this weekend is going to be a very fun weekend. We're ending the year 2022 and we're beginning 2023. Um, Going to be right there with you guys at AAW on Friday. Going to be a really fun show. I think there's a rumble. There's going to be championship matches. Sierra is in the house. I think challenging for the women's title. Uh, yeah, just going to be a great time.
Christy's been running from you, Sierra.
Hey, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
she's
lie.
been.
Like, I'm hoping it'd be nice to see Wisconsin hold that build up high. And I think Sierra would be like on a few lists that could say like she's held the, if she does do it, they could say like she's held the OVW and AAW Women's Championship.
Running the
Yeah, I'm looking
Midwest.
forward. really looking forward to it. And yeah, Midwest representing. Um, Sierra holding her own. Mance Warner back in action. Um, Kelvin Tankman, Fred Yehai, Silas Young. Yeah, just very good professional wrestling.
I'm excited to see Rascals versus Jossie and Tankman.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, fun matchup. And then, and after that on Friday night, going out to uh, Atlantic City to celebrate New Year's with Game Changer Wrestling. Um, Saturday, New Year's Eve at 7 o'clock. I'll be doing a GCW show till infinity. And then the following day is a doubleheader on Sunday, January 1st at noon show. The JCW Jersey Championship Wrestling Battle Bowl. Looking forward to repping the JCW company that I've watched from afar,
Yep.
and very cool. A company that if I was living out there, I would try and make that a home promotion to get good reps consistently whenever they're running shows. And
Very good. At least looks like a very good vibe there.
yeah, good crew, a good training ground school promotion.
I mean, like the crowd itself, like they really give off a good vibe. Been thinking about that a lot lately. Crowds at the promotions, and they definitely look like they're a fun crowd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally agree. And then another GCW show at 4 o'clock that night. Those ones are all on Fight TV, um, and I think the JCW show is on YouTube live that day at noon. So it should be some good shows, fun times all around, and a fun New Year's, a jam-packed pro wrestling weekend.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And with that, it's about time we take it on home. Zach, any final thoughts or questions?
Yeah, if you guys don't need to participate, but they announced that Royal for AA Dub. I believe winner gets a shot at any title. So my question would be, who is your thoughts to win it?
I did not see that get announced. I don't know who's in it.
Uh, Ace Perry, Karam, Solomon, Axel Rico.
Oh, the Royal AAW. Oh,
AAW, sorry, not AEW.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna roll with the homie, uh, Hardenbauer Jr.
You know Sean Logan to win it?
I'm going with Sean Logan. Pushing my chips in.
I'm gonna go with recently NWA signed Joe Alonzo.
Oh, that is a good pick. I can't deny that. That is a good pick. Riding high right now.
And I would never bet against the last real man from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Silas Young.
That's a good pick too.
Hell yeah. Perch. Final thoughts or questions?
Yeah, I saw that Shinsuke Nakamura is in Japan getting ready for the final match for
Hell
the
yeah,
great.
we're about to have some good ass shows coming up. That Nova show looks really good. Wrestle Kingdom looks really good. Super excited for next week. And then
It's
2 weeks after.
it's like, Christmas. There's presents that are wrapped, and then there's those elegantly wrapped presents where it's like, holy smokes, this is too fancy a wrapping for me to even think about. And that's it, like those shows coming up are like they're the fancy wrapping where it's like, oh my god, we get to enjoy
super
these.
excited. Keno versus Kiyomiya, super excited for that one at Noah. Super excited for Osprey and Omega at Wrestle Kingdom. So yeah, get some good shit. Such
Yeah,
good shit.
great shows coming up over in Japan. I can't wait to see.
Hell yeah. And for me, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Tell us what you're looking forward to in 2023. We'd love to hear it. Be sure to follow us on all the social medias. Be sure to tell promotions to book us because we really like to wrestle and referee, and we'd like to wrestle and referee in front of you guys. This has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy. One.
Yeah.